Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Just a quick reminder, Thursday, 10 a.m., Austin City Hall, agenda item 33. Be there if you want to oppose AI-powered surveillance cameras being installed all over the city. There's a few things that I wanted to address. Number one is just thank you very much to everybody who's emailed me. There's so many people emailing me saying, I'm going to show up, I'm going to be polite, cordial, kind, but I'm going to be firm in opposing this stuff. Great, that's what's needed, civic engagement. Secondly, there's been people saying, well, I'm very, very pessimistically, like, is there really even a point to this? Are they going to listen to me? They have the right to listen to you and then vote the opposite. You also have the right to vote them out next time. But they also need to know that there is a consequence. And if nobody shows up, they don't really understand that there's a consequence to doing this. And I think that it is important that people show up so that, because that does influence their decision. And thirdly, there are people who've said, and this I think is getting a little too far, people who have been saying, well, when you show up to the state legislatures, Lewis, you don't have to register. I've never seen you like register or something ahead of time, but here I have to register. What if they see that so many people registered in opposition to the cameras that they just try to cancel it last minute or something like that to throw everybody off? I'll be honest with you, I do not do anything at the local level. I am not experienced as an activist or a lobbyist. I pretend I cosplay as a repair shop owner trying to get right to repair fast. I've done this at the state level and the federal level, but I have not done anything at the city level. At the state level, I spent 5 years as paid lobbyist, 10 years doing it by myself. I have never dealt with a politician at the state or federal level that had an open session where people come to talk about an issue and then canceled it last minute. Even the biggest scumbags at the state and federal level have not done that. And I think that when you start voicing that type of stuff, it's one of these things where if you assume the worst winds up happening. I have no reason to believe that something like that would occur here. As of 8:10 p.m., 26th Tuesday, that I have looked at the site, and it looks like item 33 is still on the agenda. It's still on the schedule. And yeah, just being honest with you, like, yeah, I don't see that happening. Like this hearing is at 10 a.m. on a Thursday, so it's already been scheduled at a time where most people are going to be at work or at school or like, at their job, not able to show up. They know that if people are showing up at that time, it's because they canceled a class, they rescheduled something, they hired a babysitter, they took off a shift at work that they probably can't afford to take off. And I don't see some sort of underhanded thing like that happening. That's too pessimistic even for me. I have a very low bar for politicians, but that's fairly low even for me. I really do appreciate it. I hope as many of you show up as possible. And again, do remember, be kind, cordial, respectful, but firm. Here are the facts. Here's why I believe what I believe. All these people believe it as well. I'm going to watch to see how you vote on this issue. I want you to be successful. I want the city to be successful. I also do not want to be surrounded by these types of cameras. I'm sitting in a park right now that is filled with homeless people. I grew up in New York City in the 90s. My dad used to take me through the parks during the crack epidemic. He used to walk me through in the early 90s. Again, like, maybe the bar is pretty low for me, but like, I don't see it. I don't see the need for ChatGPT and a telephone pole. They call me crazy. Maybe it's just I spent too much time in New York, but like, you have community watch, you have 2,000 police, you have a functioning Second Amendment. If all of that and you're still scared to leave your house, I just don't see how Bonzi Buddy or ChatGPT and a telephone pole is going to change things for you. And for the people that are saying that the people who are against AI-powered surveillance cameras are fear-mongering, again, I'm not the one that's afraid to go outside in a state that has a functioning Second Amendment, a city with 2,000 police officers. You are. It's really important to remember that and to not accept the premise of assholes if you hear that type of argument come up. And something tells me for the people that are so scared to leave their house, that a functioning Second Amendment, 2,000 police officers and all that is not enough. Yeah, I don't think that the ChatGPT and a telephone pole is going to do much for them. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday morning. Be there, be prepared, and even if you have nothing to say, you don't want to speak publicly, all you got to do is show up and say, I'm not for this. Seeing a group of people who are against it makes all the difference. Don't wait to push back against this until there are 5,000 of these cameras installed in your city and your state that can be used so that people can stalk their exes across the state or profile them or do all sorts of other fucked up shit. Do it immediately. You know, I watched that PBS documentary on China that I keep linking to. You don't get to a point where the camera is looking for behavior that it doesn't like, and then when it sees somebody take part in it, it puts it on a giant television to shame them to everybody. You don't get there like snapping your fingers. There's a slow slide into that, and it starts with where we are now. The fact that we have AI-powered surveillance cameras with no auditing, no accountability whatsoever, all over the United States, the fact that these have already been used for authorities to stalk their victims, like, it can happen here. I'm hoping all of you will work to keep that from happening here. See you Thursday morning.